What's up with y'all, bro? Today I'm gonna be explaining to y'all how to properly cut and how I cut, okay? So here is the understanding that I have in my brain. A lot of people think when they get off a boat, the first thing they're supposed to do is just completely go into a cut, you know what I'm saying? Go into a calorie deficit and then drop the calories down and try to match the protein with that. That is the false way of doing things, okay? So let's say on your boat, you're eating 3,500 calories, right? The first thing you should do is drop down your calories at least 500, you know what I'm saying? Let's say that's your maintenance. So drop your calories down to like 500 and then sit here and see how much weight you lose. I was eating 3,600 calories. I dropped my calories down to 3,000 and I instantly lost like probably pretty much a pound in one night because of the fact that all I did was move around and drank a gallon of water, and my body just kind of reset and just like pushed all that extra shit that I didn't need out of my body out of there. You know what I'm saying? Slowly cut down, slowly push your weight down so you can see where your body's really at. Because as soon as you sit here and lower your weight, and then your body starts losing like 5 pounds a day because of the fact that it's just like water weight, you're not actually utilizing all that energy, that build up energy that you have from just bulking and overeating. So you're pretty much just hurting yourself. Like, that's like when people say, oh man, I can't get no leaner because my weight plateaued. The reason why you can't get no leaner is because you rushed it. The cut is not supposed to be you just sitting here going 2 weeks out of it and then losing like 20 pounds. It doesn't matter how fast you can do it. Motherfuckers be thinking, oh hey man, I can sit here and lose weight in 2 weeks and be lean as fuck and look good, but you're not utilizing the time and energy that you put into bulking to cut. You're just losing everything that you just worked for. So take the time to sit here and utilize it, go slow, and then slowly move your weight down or slowly move your calories down as you're losing weight. So this is how I see the cut. Now that I told you how other people see the cut, this is how I see the cut. Me, if I say I'm finna go back into maintenance, if I'm eating 3,600 calories in my bulk, I'll at least move down like 500 calories, so like around 3,000. See how it moves, see how it ticks. If I'm losing a pound a day, that's how I know it's solid. As soon as I stop losing more than like 0.2 of a pound every single day, or every week, if I'm just like plateauing like a motherfucker, I'm not losing no weight anymore, I'm actually gaining weight, by the end of that week, as I see that number line up, because you're not supposed to track your calories by the day, or not track your calories, excuse me. You're not supposed to track your progress by the day, you're supposed to track it by the week. So let's say for a week straight, I've been exercising the same way, eating the same way, and getting my calories in the same way, and then I'm still plateauing. For that whole week, I'm plateauing. That means that my weight is just, I have to go down a little bit more. But if for that whole week, you're kind of moving up and down, up and down, up and down, until that bitch plateau completely, don't touch it. That's what people have a problem with. Because of the fact that they see their weight plateauing, they want to touch it immediately. Until you see that bitch say 165 every single day and not move a single click, don't touch it. Simple as that. You want to get lean, that's how you do it. You gotta go week by week. You can't go day by day and be like, oh man, I'm not losing much weight, let me lower my calories for one day. Why? You're not gonna eat the same thing every day. The same routine is not gonna be the same routine every day. That's why I don't understand when people say, oh yeah man, I wasn't losing as much weight as I did yesterday, so I'm gonna drop my calories down a little bit more. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Let's say you're 165 in the beginning of the week, and then by the end of the week you're 164.9. That's still good. As long as that bitch move a little bit, that's still good. And then next week, let's say you're 164.9, and then at the end of the week you're 164.4. That's still a half a pound. That's them to still have a pound. You gotta be good with the little things. You can't be sitting here so ready to give it your all and then just look for progress to the point where you just misunderstand the cut. It takes time. It takes time. Just like bulking, it takes fucking time. Everything takes time. Everything takes time. So how I do it is like this. My first week off of bulking, my first 2 weeks off bulking, by the way, I go into a maintenance calories, which is around 500 calories less than what I've been eating, right? As soon as I see it going less than like a 0.5 of a pound clicking down, I'll drop 100 more calories. And I'll drop 100 more calories, 100 more calories. The whole week of going from, hold on, I'm stuttering. The whole point of going from bulking to maintenance is to drop your calories slowly until the point where you go into a calorie deficit. That's what people don't understand. They think a calorie deficit, how to lose weight, is just go into a calorie deficit immediately. If you're a big ass bitch watching this shit, and you're eating 5,000 calories every single day, Do you think if you don't drop your calories down to 1,000 calories, you're not gonna start losing weight? No, because you're actually intaking less than what you've been before, so you're automatically gonna lose weight. Y'all gotta think with y'all fucking heads. Stop reading shit on internet and stop sitting here and just saying the calorie deficit, and put into action and thinking that you actually know what the fuck you're talking about, because you don't. And that's the reason why half you motherfuckers that have so much potential, y'all lack the discipline to do this shit because of the fact that y'all don't know anything. So, when you get off maintenance, I'm gonna repeat this one more goddamn time. When you get off maintenance, right, you want to sit here and go into a calorie deficit or drop your calories into a maintenance, right? Drop it 500 calories. As soon as you start losing less than like 0.2 of a pound, drop it another 100 calories. As soon as you drop it 100 calories more, you're gonna sit here and probably lose about 0.5 of a pound. So what I mean by that is your bulk is 3,500 calories. Drop it to 3,000. As soon as you start seeing yourself losing less than like 0.2 of a pound, drop it another 100, and then you're probably gonna lose like 0.5 of a pound. And then once you see your weight plateauing for a whole week again, drop it another 100, drop it another 100, drop it another 100, until you're finally starting to see a lot of progress. Now, when you get to a certain point where you think that's your real calorie deficit, that's where you get into the nitty gritty of the cut, where it really counts. That's where you start doing cardio. You don't just bust out the goddamn cardio when you first start cutting. You know why? Because you're gonna waste all your goddamn energy trying to run a whole 1,000 miles when you're supposed to be preserving as much energy as possible, so that way you can get a good lift in also. You feel me? So my prime cut, my peak cut was like 160. It was 160, right? Before that, I started doing cardio when I was 165. Let that sink in. I was losing weight without doing cardio for 20 pounds of the cut. I started around like 185. And then as soon as I went to 165, a motherfucker weight just started plateauing like a motherfucker. And I couldn't go down any more calories, because if I went down any more calories, I would starve myself. So instead of me sitting here going down more calories and risking me just crashing out on bullshit, I started hitting the cardio way more. I was still hitting 10,000 steps in a day. I was still doing 10,000 steps a day. But the thing is, if you're still doing 10,000 steps a day and you're still not losing weight, that means you got to up it. You feel me? So instead of upping instead of lowering your calorie intake and just trying to, you know what I'm saying, barely eat, what you need to do, as soon as you hit that weight where you feel like, okay, hey, I'm seeing my abs, hey, I'm looking great, but I'm just not losing no weight, go do more cardio. Go get in the gym and do more cardio. But that shouldn't be the first thing you do. You know what I'm saying? The first thing you do shouldn't be, okay, I'm gonna lower my calories to 1,500. Do you know how dumb that sounds? Motherfuckers be like, what's a calorie deficit? And they'll just find a good number and just lower the calories to that. You go from eating 4,000 calories a day to a bulk to eating 1,500. Do you not think that's gonna fuck up your body? Like, what? Okay, bro, first day of the cut, I'm finna sit here and fuck up my whole body by going from 4,000 calories to 1,500 and then running 6 miles and think I'm not gonna crash out on sweet shit because of the fact that I'm barely giving my body energy. Like, the plan is in front of y'all face, but y'all just don't want to utilize it. You feel me? Treat your body like a fucking temple and treat it with the stuff it needs to grow bigger and stronger. I remember I was talking to this one girl at work. She was like, I'm trying to get stronger, I'm trying to get muscles. But then, as I'm working with her, she went on her break and the bitch ate a chocolate chip cookie. You're not trying to get nowhere. You're not trying to get nowhere, shawty. I'm just saying, like, you want it or you don't. Do you want it or you don't? Like, you gotta actually want this shit. You can't just be sitting and talk about it. And if you don't want it, you're not gonna get it.